This is the RiKey high security multi-lock clone. So it's an interactive clone. It's got that interactive pin on it. Get to it. I like picking this one out of hand. Sorry for the view. So pin 1's outer is done. Pin 3's outer is done. Pin 4's outer is done. Get back in here. Here's pin 2. Pin 5. Alright, I gotta watch out now because as you probably heard, like all of the outers should be done at this point. Get some pretty serious motion out of 5's inner. That should have been 4's inner right there. There we go. So that's the deep fall set. So I just picked the inners on pretty much everything except for 2, right? So let's go ahead and see if 2 does it. Maybe, maybe not. There we go. So it was 5 that time. So we just had 1 pin left after we went into the deep fall set. So that is incredibly similar to DeGuard, right? So you can see we're open. Let me go ahead and gut this so I can show you what's in it. So there's a lot more similarities between this and DeGuard as well, in that this has torpedoes. So not a terrible pick. I think because I have experience with DeGuard, that made this a little bit easier. Now, gutting is temperamental also. It wants to be in a weird position in order for me to get the follower in. So it wants to be like here somewhere. And let me get this follower, make sure that we are there. So that is the exact position it wants to be in. There we go. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nothing special inside that core. It is as standard can get. We've got standard inner, standard outer, and then on these super low lift, like barely even have to tap them to get them set. These are our torpedoes. So, and those torpedoes are, they're decent little torpedoes. Gotta be careful when you're setting these guys. All right, so let's see what we got here? So we got a standard on one. Spool on two. Standard on three. Let me go ahead and do my due diligence here with springs. Springs seem abnormally small to me as well. All right, so for 5, we've got spool. And number 4 is also a spool. All right, so we're hitting 3 spools and 2 torpedoes. So the tolerances aren't great, but you know, I think I brought up that it is very similar to how a canard is like a really, really crappy tolerance multi-lock. This is like a really crappy tolerance DeGuard. So you have to understand that you're not going to hit that deep fall set with this. And I mean, it might just be mine, but realistically on some of these knockoffs, that's just the way it is. Let me rearrange this guy again. But there we go. Yeah, this is a decent pick. It's worth the money. But if you want to learn and be able to carry on, I would go with Multi-Lock Interactive. Get standard, buy spools, buy serrated to learn each way up, understand which of them feel like, or realistically, you could probably get a canard to learn how to pick pin and pin and then go straight to spools. This I would pick if you have an intention of picking a DeGuard also. This is going to teach you a lot more about the DeGuard, and I think that it's a little bit, I don't want to say easier to take apart. I mean, you can go ahead and slip the cover here, but it's not terrible. And realistically, what you're trying to learn here is these torpedoes, spools, once you figure out what those feel like, not really any mistaking those. So good luck, but yeah, it's a easy little guy. All right, thanks.